I knew how good I was, let's say, on junior level, but not even knowing it on under 23 level as I skipped the category. And then with the pros, getting into the team with Philippe Gilbert and other big names, Julian, then you're just like this, you know. I mean, I've learned a lot from Phil on the bike, but also off the bikes. I remember going into the Worlds in Yorkshire, and he had the crash. Just gave everything I had to bring him back. He came back, but then he was just in too much pain. I had to quit the race. And I think that created kind of a relation between us. And since then, we actually text and call quite often. So I'm one of the lucky persons that became friends with his idol. So he's a guy with a golden heart.
Remco Evenepoel endured a tough 2023 at Grand Tours. The Belgian was leading the Giro D'Italia until he was forced to abandon after contracting COVID. And at last year's Vuelta A Espana, Remco was the highest placed of the GC favourites until on stage 13, the former world road champion cracked.
Here we go, here's Evenepoel. To be dropped at this point in this stage, there's something really wrong.
Evenepoel lost 27 minutes and his chances of winning the red jersey.
Everybody's there to shut me down, but then the day after I win and I'm a hero again. So it really goes up and down, and in these moments it's difficult to realize who or what I really am, because it's you're just so focused on riding the bike and trying to win races. Sometimes it's difficult, yeah. When I went off with Bardet, in the radio they're always saying, keep it low key, we see that you are good, keep it for the final, and I was like, no, I have to go. I feel too good.
He just had a look back, saw Bardet wrestling the bike and thought, I'll see you later.
Things turned out well, but it could also turn out completely different, that I get a complete, let's say, blown out of the legs in the final, that I just cannot pedal anymore.
You have to appreciate what he brings to cycling, a sense of freedom and occasionally a sense of real greatness.
Sometimes I need to realize that also others try to analyze what I do or how I'm riding. And I think with having Mikkel in the team, it can only improve on that aspect.
His Soudal-QuickStep team have assembled a squad to support his GC ambitions. But how does the 2022 Vuelta winner compare himself against the very best in the sport?
You feel for yourself that you have achieved a certain level, which gives the self-confidence. But then, of course, if you see guys like Jonas, Tadej, Primoz, Geraint, if you see guys like this performing very well on the races that I would like to win, then it puts you with both feet back on the ground, you know, and realizing like, okay, I still have lots of work to do to beat these guys. I still have to prove that I can beat those guys in a Grand Tour. There's a big chance I won't even beat them at all in my careers. But that's what drives me for now. That's what gives me the motivation to go out and push the limits.
With such a high level of competition, what is the reigning time trial world champion hoping to achieve at this year's Tour de France?
It's going to be Primoz, Jonas and Tadej and some others, Adam Yates. I mean, UAE is going to go there with a superstar team. So I'm going there to learn to race a GC in the Tour, and then we'll see what the outcome will be. Of course, I'm going to try to hang on, and if I have the opportunity to win a stage, I will not let it go.